Have you ever wondered why the same sleep tea helps one person sleep better after just a few days, while someone else drinks that very same tea, prepares it the same way, and hardly notices any difference at all? Does that mean the tea doesn't work? Or has the problem never really been the tea itself? Maybe what you need isn't a different tea. Maybe you simply need an option that's a better match for your body. And that's exactly what we'll explore in today's video. Why the very same sleep tea can lead to completely different results, and how to recognize which type of support may be a better fit for your body's current state. Before we talk about which option may be a better fit, there's one important idea we need to understand first. A cup of tea doesn't produce the same result for everyone. Its effect depends not only on what you're drinking, but also on the condition of the body it's working with. Some people are carrying too much internal heat. Some people are living in a constant state of tension. Others have been exhausted and recovering poorly for a long time. Put simply, a cup of tea never works alone. Its effect always depends on the body it's supporting. And when people don't start from the same place, it's only natural that the outcome won't be the same. You can think of it like this. Two people both have a fever. From the outside, their symptoms look almost identical. But one person has a fever because of a viral infection. The other is dealing with heat exhaustion, dehydration, and an overheated body. They both have a fever, but what's causing it is completely different. And when the cause is different, the way you care for it can't be exactly the same. Sleep problems are no different. Two people both say, "I can't sleep," but one person's mind won't stop racing. Another feels overheated and uncomfortable at night, while someone else is simply exhausted after a long period of poor recovery. From the outside, they all look like the same sleep problem, but underneath, each person is dealing with a different story. That's why the same herbal drink may help one person feel noticeably better, while making little or no difference for someone else. At this point, you've probably started to see why not everyone responds the same way to the same sleep tea. The next step is figuring out which body pattern you relate to most. Some people, by the end of the day, feel restless, can't seem to settle down, and find it hard to truly relax. Others feel physically exhausted, but their mind never seems to slow down. And then there are people who sleep through the night, yet wake up every morning feeling like they never fully recharged. 3 different patterns, 3 different needs. And because of that, the right kind of support won't look the same for everyone. Now, let's make this a little easier to picture with a few examples. Let's start with chamomile tea. If what keeps you awake is a mind that stays tense and has a hard time relaxing, a cup of chamomile is often a good place to start. But if you tend to feel cold, get tired easily, and recover slowly, that same cup of tea may not be the best fit for your body. Now let's look at lotus embryo tea. If your evenings are often filled with heat, restlessness, or waking up during the night, it may be a better option to consider. But if your body naturally runs cold, your response to it may be very different. That's why it's never simply about whether a tea is good or bad. It's about whether it truly matches what your body needs at that moment. By now, you may be wondering, so, which body pattern sounds most like me? You don't need to figure it out all at once. Just begin paying a little more attention to your body. When night comes, do you usually feel warmer or colder? Is falling asleep the hardest part? Or do you fall asleep easily, only to wake up in the middle of the night? Do you often wake with a dry mouth, feeling thirsty, or unusually warm? Or is it a busy mind, a racing heart, and the harder you try to sleep, the more awake you become? Or maybe you sleep long enough, yet wake up still feeling tired, drained, as if your body never truly recovered. These signs aren't meant to diagnose anything. They're simply early clues that can help you understand which direction your body may be pointing. This is also where many people start heading in the wrong direction. They switch from one sleep tea to another. They mix several herbs into the same cup. Someone shares a new recipe, so they immediately give it a try. They watch a video, read an article, listen to someone's advice, then move on to something else. But when everything keeps changing, it becomes very difficult to know what's actually making the difference. Sometimes the problem isn't that you haven't tried enough. It's that you haven't given your body enough time to respond to the choice you've already made. Perhaps this is the one idea worth remembering from today's video. It's not that the tea is the problem. It's that it simply isn't the right match for what your body needs right now. What helps one person sleep better may not bring the same result to someone else. And once you begin looking at it that way, the way you think about teas, herbs, and all the advice surrounding better sleep starts to change in a very different way. Sometimes what you need isn't another tea to try. It's simply a clearer understanding of what your body needs at this moment. When you begin with the real cause, making the right decisions often becomes much easier. And just like so many other things, not every body needs the same kind of care. That's exactly why, in the next video, we're going to take a closer look at each body pattern. You'll learn how to recognize which one sounds most like you. We'll explore which teas, herbs, and natural drinks tend to be a better fit for each pattern. We'll also talk about which options may be less suitable, so you no longer have to make decisions based on guesswork or simply because something worked well for someone else. Once you understand what your body is really asking for, making the right choices often becomes much simpler. If you found today's video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and continue your journey with us here at How to Live Naturally. And remember, not every body needs the same kind of care. Understand your body, eat well, live naturally.